I can't see a thing. I can't see a thing in the sandstorm. Get it, sandstorm. Start the video. What is up, everybody? Today I am trying to review all three figures at the same time. It's complicated, and I don't know if I'm going to do behind the scenes on this. I don't know. But we are reviewing all three of my Transformers triple changers, mostly the Autobot triple changers. Let's take a look at it. And who is this we have here? I wonder who this is. Taking the figure aside and taking a look at that box, we can find out that this is Autobot G1 Triple Changer Sandstorm from Transformers Legacy United. On the front of the box, we get all this cool artwork, especially with that dune buggy and the helicopter up there. 3-in-1 Transformers Generation, Takara Tomy. And this is a leader class, 8 and up, and Hasbro on the side. More artwork on the other side. More artwork on the top. Transformers Legacy United on the back. Product images, 3-in-1, 32 steps and 19 steps. Oh my god. This is the 40th year anniversary. That's insane. This is more than meets the eye, apparently. And on the bottom, words, things, barcode, and etc. And here we have Sandstorm. And I gotta say, this figure is not the best in just this mode. Robot mode, and his other, like, helicopter mode, so much better. But let's take a quick look at that detail. I bet you can tell this is not the leg. Totally. It's the freaking leg. Yes, it is. It's the freaking leg. It looks good. Looks nice. I still think it looks kind of stupid, but yeah. It rolls. Rolls really well. Here, we'll start from right here. See how far it goes. Goes pretty far. Anyways, time for some size comparisons. Here we have Springer. And here we have Broadside. Oh. There we go. Nope. There we go. And that is it for comparisons, because we're only doing the triple changers right now. We're only doing triple changers. Alright, and let's get into transformation. Sandstorm here does turn into a helicopter. Something H.M. Murdoch usually flies. Now, I'm sorry. I am just so sorry I tricked you. This whole section right here isn't even part of the Transformer. It's an accessory that we have to put on. And now we have to take it off. We have to take it off, everyone. Here we go. Okay. And I'll tell you more about this later. Now, let's get into helicopter mode. What you're going to want to do, what I'm going to do first is this whole front section. So, let's just untab the arms. Just bring these out. It's not that hard. Bring this up. Good job. You're going to want to keep the legs collapsed, just like this. Actually, I don't think I tabbed them in all the way. Give me a second. There we go. Tab them in all the way now. You're going to want to keep those up. And these parts right here, holding in the arms, go back. Like that. Like so. Going back like so. And then this whole side right here is on a pin. So you can bring it up. You're going to want to take the tire, and it's on this little universal joint right here. So you can just flip it around and do whatever you please. Here we go. Like so. Second verse. Same thing like the first, but this time the wheel is going to be more in front. So it looks kind of like a cassette. Like so. You're going to want to take this gray section and just fold it down. Oh, crap. Just fold it down. Fold it down like so. And you see Sandstorm's head. Hello. You're going to want to clip that into place and just collapse all of that. What you're going to want to do now is bring up his chest area for it to be up here. You're going to want to take these panels, peg, hole, tab it in again. There we have that. Now this whole section is fun to transform. What you're going to want to do first is make sure there's clearance, move these panels out of the way. They're going to be useful for something later. You're going to want to take this, untab it from the little rotor right here, and untab all of these propellers. Make sure they are facing this way for transformation, because you're going to want to take this whole section. Before you take this whole section, make sure you untab everything, untabbed, and then you're going to want to just bring back this whole section. And see how the propellers just glide through there? That's why you put them back. That's why you put them back. You're going to want to take this hood piece and bring it back over. And you're going to want to see these panels right here. You're going to want to bring these up so they are covering this major gap. You can just you can compress all of this to make it flush right now, and you basically have the back done. Basically, make sure all this is out of the way, and make sure the chest is more down here, more towards the wheels. Basically, more towards the wheels. Oh, I don't know if this is tapping in. Give me a moment. Oh no, that's just breaking the plastic. All right, there's another way to secure it in. So for the arms, there are, I don't know if I can get in frame. There are holes right here, and there are pegs right here. And to make sure this is all stable, just peg in the arm right on in there. Second verse, same thing like the first. After you're done with that, you're going to want to take these side panels and flip out this little bar. Flip it out. Then you're going to want to take the part of the cockpit and just twist it around. I think it's on a mushroom peg. Yes, it is. Just flip it around. Flip it around. Then you're just going to want to collapse everything, and this is the satisfying part. I don't know why I enjoy this part so much. I just do. Make sure everything looks flush. Everything looks flush. Yes, it do. You're going to want to come up here to the propellers. Make sure this is pulled out all the way. And you're just going to want to spread it like birds of the feather. And here you have, oh crap, helicopter mode. Oh wait, no, that's not helicopter mode. Gotta take these two side panels back here and tab. There you go. Helicopter mode. Now let's take a quick look at this helicopter mode, and I gotta say, it looks gorgeous. So gorgeous. You gotta take a look at that cockpit. It's more of a rescue helicopter. I would not be mad if they repainted this red. Would not be mad. A rescue helicopter? Oof, that'd be awesome. Or G1 version of Blackout. Oh, even better. Even better. I love it. I love it so much. And it rotates like rotating things should. Same thing back here. The little back turbine. Now for some quick comparisons, here we have Springer. And Broadside. Now there's one more thing we gotta do in helicopter mode that we should be doing. you get this thing. The thing I showed you earlier. You get it. You are an owner of this. Logan, what is this? Well, what are you showing me? Well, this is a cage. And also in this set, you get this little platform. So you take this cage and you plug it into these holes right here. See? Right on in there. Just plug it in. Plug it in. Oh, wait, am I doing this right? Or does it need to be the other way around? Yeah, other way around. Just plug it in. Plug it in. Here you have a little rescue thing. And you can twirl and untwirl this if you would like. It is very easy to twirl and untwirl. Now, the reason they included this with the set, because in the cartoon, well, they had it. Now, you see here, there is a hole right here next to Sandstorm's head. Hello! Next to Sandstorm's head. And you plug it in right on in there. You just make sure the hole. There we go. And now you got yourself a rescue helicopter. You can pull it down if you would like. You rescue all the people you would like, taking them out of the battlefield. Yeah. Or bringing them in, or just protecting people, getting things out of the way. Out of the way indeed. Oh, now it's just going to be impossible to get out. Ah! Oh, got it. Well, it flew across the room. But anyways, that is helicopter mode. Alright, now it's time to do the final transformation for Sandstorm. Let's get into it. What you're going to want to do first is collapse all these propellers. Boom, boom, boom. And just put that in there. What you're going to want to do next is open up the cockpit. Bring these up. Bring it up. Twist these around. Basically untransform it here. Just untransform it. Basically going back to the dune buggy. Going back to the dune buggy. You're going to want to detach these arms. Boom. Boom. Now, here you have that. Make sure the head is up, like so. Basically on this Z kind of platform. Bring up the chest and hole. There's going to be a hole right here. There's going to be like a little peg, little something to go in the hole right there. And you just want to kind of push all that in. Boom. Now you're going to want to take this panel, push it up like that, and these, let's move these legs up a little bit. Oh, this, we'll talk about this in a bit. But you're going to want to push this in, basically just breaking through the barrier right on there. Bring this up like so. Make sure, oh wait, shoot. Make sure this is detached though. This right here, the little hood. Make sure that is detached. And then go this way. Oh wait, oh, we made a whole 360. Go that way, boom, boom, boom. And a little bit of stress can happen. You just gotta lift up these propellers a bit. And just, they all tab in right here. See, like a little slot, like a little factory line. All tabs in right there. Take this hood and just satisfyingly clip, snap it onto there. What you're going to want to do now, take these panels, peg, boom. You're going to want to push that in. Same thing for over here. And you're done with the back. Now it's time for the legs. Let's do this. All right. Just take out these panels. Boom. Detach the legs. Boom. And now what you're going to want to do next, take the feet. Take out the feet. Take this out. Take that out. You're going to want to push these panels back and take these wheels, bring them down here. There are pegs right here and there are slot right here, peg right here. You're just going to want to put that in here, almost making it look like he has rollerblades on. Almost. Do the same thing for the other side. Boom, boom, boom. What you're going to want to do for next, or what I'm going to do next, is come up here for the arms. Move that down like so. Boom, boom. Second verse, same thing like the first, double hinge. Open this up. Rotate the hand out. Boom, boom. And now you have my friend. I'm kidding. Or my sister. She's short as well. What you're going to want to do now, because it's on a slider, you're going to want to give Sandstorm a little bit of a growth spurt. Oh, and until you hear that click, or I don't even think there is a click for this one. Yeah, no click. All right, so that's basically it for Sandstorm in his robot mode. Now, taking a closer look at Sandstorm here, let's take a quick look at the noggin. If my camera would like to. Oh, whoa, whoa, that really focused in fast. That focused. Yeah. So here we have Sandstorm. Looks nice, looks nice, looks nice, looks nice. I do want to get a custom head, though. I don't like this head. It's not cartoon accurate, and I like the cartoon a little bit more than the toy, so. Yeah. The backpack is completely understandable, and it suits the character, but these side panels, I don't like that much, especially with the wheels right here. They could have, like, collapsed it more for, like, they could have collapsed it, and this could have been, like, the shin, but no, I guess not. I guess not. There is a major issue on the Sandstorm figure, and it's the chest. You just, okay, don't do it when it's camera. All right, when you bring up both of the arms, then there you go. This comes undone fairly easily. That took no pressure. Look, I can just push my finger in here. See, no pressure, no pressure. It's easy to come apart. But with that out of the way, let's take a look at some comparisons. Here we have Studio Series Springer. And the last of the Triple Changers, Broadside. Now, Sandstorm comes with a few accessories. I wouldn't say a lot, but a few. One of them we did see earlier, and it was this. And I guess you can use it as like a ball and chain. You can put it in his hand right there, and you can go woo, woo, boom, boom, destroy, whatever. To my knowledge, there is no storage for it, so it's just out and about. It's just out and about. He comes with a pistol. That doesn't want to back on. There we go. It goes pew pew bang bang, pew pew bang bang. And the one thing I display him with is his assault rifle, which looks gorgeous. And that is basically it for Transformers United Sandstorm. Alright, wrapping up my review on Sandstorm. Let's do it. Let's do it. 5.5 out of 10. The legs annoy me a little bit. The chest comes undone way too easily. Even though the backpack is very accurate, I'm not the biggest fan of it. I'm not the biggest fan. The arms are okay. I mean, I don't like how the double hinges. You know what? Yeah, still 5.5 out of 10. Yeah, you know what? Still 5.5. And the head really pissed me off. And you got to get a whole separate figure now to get the accurate head. It's annoying. It's really annoying. And the dune buggy kind of sucks. The dune buggy sucks. The helicopter is amazing. I love the helicopter. But yeah, just a 5.5 out of 10. That's basically it. Don't do drugs.